Good evening, everyone, and welcome to, I can't say tournament stream because it's not that. This is actually a Supertest stream. I'm going to be showing you a few vehicles that are unreleased that might change completely from how we see them. They are in Supertest, but this will be your first view of them, and I'm joined by Fizzy.
Hello.
Let me know if you can hear us both all right. Volume level should be okay, but if you hear Toby too soft or too loud, just let me know. There you go. I'm currently in my garage. We have a few tanks. I've pinned multiple tanks because I want to show you basically what the tanks play like themselves, and then I want to do sort of like what it's like to meet them. Toby is the super tester. He's not not a community contributor, but as community contributor, I had special permission from Wargaming to stream this, and special permission to also use super testers in my stream. So hence why Toby is here.
Hmm.
So yeah, should just be fun. Nothing too complicated. Shall we start with the tier 9?
Yeah. Let's have a go.
I'm actually going to have a quick look at the stats of it. This is basically, I'm not sure if you see the stream by the way, Toby, but there's like a glitch in the test thing, in the build, where you see like all the modules next to each other.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's funny. It's quite funny.
But yeah, if you look at the tank, it's got 2k hit points, it's got some nice armor, few range
That
is quite high. But to
line's...
be fair, you have to keep in mind that this shows everything, including the equipment and the provisions and everything that I put on it. So it's not vanilla, let's say. A very high camo rating, looks like. Or I might be completely mistaken, to be fair, but still. 2161 damage per minute. 12.49 reload time. It does big booms. Aiming time is quite high. But yeah, basically, I'm never good with the numbers. I mainly just look at how things play. So I've chosen Copperfield because that's an easy map where it's easy to just meet each other in the middle and just have a look at each other and shoot at each other. So yeah.
Don't forget to change your controls, by the way, because it's default. I just realised.
Oh, that's a good one. Let me have a quick
Might have
look
to
at that.
play around with it.
Most of it is like always normal for me.
Ah, okay.
Just like the lookout area and the ammo bar, that's the sort of stuff that I always miss. And the auto aim button, because I always want that.
Yeah. It should be good.
Rangefinder, I also want that. For the rest, it's all. And I want the A-shaped reticle. Replay is always low. That's national. No, okay. You don't actually hear my game sounds because, especially not with Toby on voice. I'm not sure how that will go, but I also noticed that when I had it on earlier, it did all the sounds double, so that was fun. So I was like, yeah, let's not do that. Okay, control should be fine now.
Test Tank 9, what a name. Imagine if they kept this name, I'd love it.
That would be fun. But just to reiterate, if the name isn't enough of a hint, basically all of this, it's still under testing and it can be prone to change, so just keep that in mind. What you see right now, how it performs, is not definite. It does look kind of nice though. I like the camos.
Seems pretty agile, to be fair.
It's a bit 50TP-ish with the
Yeah.
armor profile. Like
Oh, your
nice bits
turret.
of cupola. But that I just bounced on, so there's that.
I think I can pen your cheeks with ammo standard. Yeah, side of
Yeah.
the cheeks you can pen.
I'm aiming for your right. There you go. Okay, so
They got
that.
spaced armor on the front of the turret.
You mean right next to your gun?
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
Okay. It's the other one easily. The other one actually seems easier to hit and does more damage. But overall, it's not too bad, to be honest. If you, it feels relatively mobile. It looks nice.
Can you HE the lower plate at the back?
Let me see. No, but I can. Oh, that's probably the space armor you mentioned. That.
Yeah. What about the back of the turret?
Let me see. It does show something, but might be spaced. Let me have a look. That'll do.
Oh no, that's not spaced.
Yeah. Actually, I just need to look away. I shot right below that little grill
Oh
thingy.
yeah.
There you go. That'll do.
That's where the ammo rack is as well. Huh.
Yeah, that's good to know. Overall, I think I probably like this tank. Let me just have a quick look how it positions.
Oh, that gun depression is quite a lot.
Yeah, it's 8 degrees, I think it was, that I saw. That's the sort of stuff that I do like. But overall, there's... Oh, can you keep still a moment? I want to see if I can pan this. Yeah, I can. That little round hatch thing.
Whereabouts?
On the front, on the left side.
Oh, there.
Yeah,
I just maxwelled you.
GG. And you killed my driver. But it actually feels, even with the dead driver, it doesn't feel too bad, to be honest, mobility.
Certainly interesting.
I think this is a tank that I will really like. I like tanks with good gun depression. That generally works really well for me with my kind of playstyle. It's currently in a hybrid nation. I have no idea if it's going to be in an official nation. But this is basically what it looks like when it looks at itself. Spaced armor in the cheeks. That's a good word. That's gonna be... So many people are going to be shooting that thinking they can pan it though.
Yeah, it looks like normal armor looking at it in my...
Yeah, some parts of it. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. No, actually, I can pan that.
Yeah, you can pen it with AP, yeah.
Yeah. That is tricky though.
It's a bit strange, but there we go. It's testing anyway, so it might change.
Yeah. But these are the sort of tanks that I like, if I'm honest. I kind of like that. I'm gonna pick the Brodo now just to meet you to see how it looks, so to speak, how the armor profile looks. I'm not too worried. Also, just to explain, I use calibrated shells on everything, so I also equip my Proto with calibrated shells, obviously. Just to see how juicy you are now. The camo on this tank is so weird, to be honest.
Will it be added in 10.0? Who knows?
Don't know. Haven't been told anything about when it's released, how it's going to be released, if it's going to be in crates, if it's going to be a line, if it's going to be whatever. There's some really troll pieces of armor on this tank, though. Like, I'm gonna try if I can pan that. I can't pan that. It's red, so I shouldn't be able to be fair. But there's like also part of your bum that looks like... That should... Oh, actually, no, it hit the... You have the little thingies that stick out. And if you shoot at that... It actually... It's weird. It's sort of like deflected my...
Yeah,
my
it deflected
shell.
it into the back of the turret.
That is so weird. But the armor profile of this tank is definitely interesting. Look at the way that it just sort of glows. So it's not like a short way to just pan it, which is going to make it really interesting to play and to play against. Because like right now, you're standing still, so I can aim and I can shoot at my leisure. But if you're moving, if you're... Exactly, if you're like playing like this and you're angling and everything, it's going to be a lot harder to hit with AP at least. If I switch to Premo, then there's still, when you're like that, your lower frontal plate, of course, can be penned and that little thingy, but that bounced. Tank for tank, though, I like this. I think I'm not gonna say that it's OP or pro or anything. It doesn't really work that way. But it is. It's a kind of tank that I like because it's a Ridgeliner. And that's my preferred playstyle. Plus the armored profile is going to be very interesting and troll. if it stays like this. Because again, and I can't basically repeat this enough, this tank is still like undergoing tests. This is super test, so it's not even in vehicle normal clan test or whatever. So no idea if what we see here, if this is going to be how it comes into the game. But this is the first time that Wargaming is doing this, so I think that they're sort of like experimenting with, can we show these sort of things early on and not have people absolutely go out of their minds thinking that it's going to be exactly like this, because it doesn't have to be. We have no idea what shape these tanks are going to be in. How's the turret traverse?
Yeah, pretty quick actually.
It definitely looks like it. I'm going to try and circle you
Try
to
and
death.
circle me, yeah.
See if you
I
can
won't move.
keep up. Only now I've lost you.
But if I turn, I can
And then
keep
you
up with you.
just easily keep up with me.
The HE pen seems pretty good, to be fair.
Try it.
Yeah, it's very penable.
Ooh, fire. Ooh, can you stand still? I'm gonna see if this pens. That's gonna be interesting. No, it does not. There's like this little bit of spaced armor in the front. There's like a sort of grill before that little hatch thingy.
Oh,
And
yeah, I
it
see it on
looks...
the stream.
The thing is that if you look back a little bit, it actually looks like it's just a line of armor that you can shoot. And then it's
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
not.
That's trippy. That's like 3D stuff.
Yeah. So that's gonna be... Again, if this stays that way, that's gonna make things very interesting. Ooh, there's another spot that I want to try. I don't think it's actually part of the tank. It does pen, but I don't think it actually hit that
Yeah, I
part.
think you hit behind it. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not. I don't think it counts as a model. I don't think.
and
Yeah.
that too. It's a funny profile though. Definitely makes things interesting. So yeah, exactly. It's a weird 50 TP, and I actually, if it stays like this, I will very much like it. But again, it's in testing. There's like all these little things above your tracks also. There's like this red shimmer to them, and that did pen. But the armor profile is so funky. See, I'm just gonna murder you now. And then we can go on to the next day, I think. So yeah, we've got 4 tanks that we can show you. This was the tier 9. We've got a tier 8, a tier 7 and a tier 5. All in all, I do kind of like this. The tier 9 is fun. So okay, tier 8. That looks like a Super Pershing. Also
Yeah,
like
it
the
does a little
camo.
bit.
Forward to the Future. Is that based on Back to the Future or something?
Oh, don't know. I
Yeah, also
don't know.
because
It's not. Let's have a look. See what it
it's got
comes up
those
with on
weird
Google.
exhausts. Like it's a rocket kind of thing.
No, I think it's just a phrase.
Yeah, okay. So let's see.
9-second reload. All right then.
Oh yeah, I
Oh
didn't
wow,
even look at the stats.
that's maneuverable.
It's very
Oh,
Super Pershing.
the traverse is very good. Wow.
It's very sluggish in its acceleration though.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Turning
feel like a
is
med.
cool.
Same sort
And
of
that's
trollish armor.
that is
Very
very
big
red.
dispersion. Side's a bit paperish.
Not HE abort or using it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe. Hang on. There's like this little bit of... That'll do.
Oh.
On the back, you see those little 2 little block things. Those are pennable.
Really?
Yeah. That's
Oh,
where I just penned you with it.
but this bottom one. Strange.
Cupola works like normal. I hate the little command wheel thingy.
Yeah, I know.
It keeps saying to attack you now. But again, the armor profile seems pretty funky. It seems like it still needs tweaking. But again, it's an interesting profile. At the same time, with the Super Pershing, you generally do not focus on shooting the hull of the tank. You usually just focus on shooting the head. It's got a little bit of a nice oomph in the gun, though. Like, Super Pershing is weaker when it comes to actually shooting. Are you
Shooting your
purposefully
cupola,
bouncing
it's just
or...
bouncing. No, no,
Okay.
I'm just aiming for your cupola, it's just bouncing. I missed that time.
I'll not shoot you again because then you'd be dead. But I'll just keep moving. You can shoot my cupolas.
And there we go.
It's actually... It's again, it's not a bad tank so far. Again, it's in testing, might change, etc.
Oh, that's troll.
The grill
At an
thing.
angle, the front plate is HE. It looks like it's HEable,
Oh yeah, it does. That's the same kind of
but
thing like the
it's
grill thing.
spaced armor,
Yeah,
I think.
like the
Yeah.
ledge thing on the other on the
Hmm.
T9. It's pretty troll. I do like the way that it looks. Again, the camo is pretty nice. Is the frontal plate completely spaced?
Yeah, all of it is.
Okay. That is so tricky though. People are gonna be mistaken in that. There's like, when you angle your behind, there's like little weird spaces that might or may not be HEable. And I can see this little block there. That was spennable. But yeah, I'm gonna have a quick look at the stats of this one because I hadn't paid attention to that. So I got 1450 hit points, armored stats. Also, again, just to reiterate, I got this equipped, and there's probably crew skills on this. Yeah, the full crew skills are on this account. So what you see is not vanilla. It can still, it's not like the way that it would arrive in your account if this tank were to enter the game. But overall, it doesn't seem too bad, to be honest. 9 degrees of gun depression. Oh, that's one point I'll definitely like as well. And cupolas can be so much fun. But yeah, overall quite nice. I'm gonna pick the spaghetti to see how it goes against you. After we've done all of them, we can go back to the T9 and show that off a little bit more for the people that arrive late.
Okie dokie.
But it really does look like a glorified Super Pershing. Armor profile's tricky. Like, at an angle, the thing can appear so strong, and then you shoot the frontal grille because you think that you can pan that, and then you can't. Like that.
Hmm. It's basically a slightly beefed up Pershing by the looks of it.
No, you're not
Is that
angled enough now.
pinnable? Hold on, is that pinnable there? No. Okay.
Now it's that angle. I can't pan that. It's like the grill plus all red. Ooh, that penned. That's weird. But on this side it doesn't. It's a little bit more greyish to the left for me, so you're right, basically. But it can handle pretty extreme angles that way. That makes it a very nice peek-a-boom tank. Again, not really a shapeable, but there's that little... Just those little two ridges above the little nose thing at the back. Those are pennable.
That's pennable. That's good. Good HE, actually. Not bad.
That's spaced. It's definitely interesting because it looks... That is the thing that, like, I get spaced armor, but at the same time, if you're a random player and the random player loses more than half their battles, and you see this and you think you can pen it, you're gonna call someone a hacker when they repeatedly do this and they can't pen you.
Well, that's pennable. I'm not going to shoot him.
I'll ram you at the end. But the hit skin is definitely still a little bit broken on it as well. But overall, it's not bad. It feels like a better Super Pershing, to be honest. Like a more fun Super Pershing, let me put it that way. And I kind of like the camo again. Yeah, kind of like a Super Pershing cousin. Can you HE any of them through the engine deck from above? Let me have a look. Can you turn around, Toby?
Let me go down here. Then you get more height.
Oh, yeah, that'll do. Ooh, I might. Yeah, I can.
Yeah. It's basically flat, isn't it? So.
Yeah. Well, I did promise. Whee! Okay, it does not have a lot of weight, so it can't take a ram either. That's actually a good idea. I can take the Super Pershing and see how it fares against this Super Pershing. American Med 8. Just need to equip it quickly. That doesn't really matter. Just gonna equip it and just basically load it out the way that I would. And of course, pimp it with the camo and the eagle, because why not? So it's an open tests press account kind of thing. I don't need to mind my gold or credits. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see. How fast does your tank go?
In a straight line, 35, 36, maybe 40 is top speed.
Okay, so it's slightly faster than the normal Super Pershing then.
I wonder how the traverse speed fares up.
Traverse 18 kilometers per hour.
How long does it take you to do a full 360? Go at 15 speed.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's say.
Okay, 1 second quicker.
And your
Or
turret
2
turns a
seconds
lot more
quicker.
quickly. Look at this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try that again.
Please.
Let's start at the same time. 1,
Alright.
2, 3, go. You start split second later than I did, but that's fine. Yeah, it really is just a slightly better super version. And it does more damage per shot as well than the super version. It does have a slower reload, but it does a lot more damage.
Is that penable with HE? No.
That keeps being penable. I find that amazing. So yeah, that would actually be a super version that I like.
Yeah. I quite like the it's probably 320 Alpha I'd have a check.
Yeah, 310 I think it was.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's actually it's nice. Like, again, I'm just gonna reiterate this. This is Supertest. That means that anything you see here may enter the game at a totally different way, shape, or form with different stats and everything. This is Supertest, so it's not a live version. This is not how the tank is going to be in game. It might still be edited a lot.
It might be
So,
completely removed and never added back.
that's also an option. So please keep that in mind when you watch this. Anything you see here, you did 2 damage. But yeah, anything you see here is prone to change and might be very different when it comes into the game, if it comes into the game. But yeah, if it stays like this, I'm quite a fan of this one and the tier 9 as well. They're my kind of tanks. Not hull down monsters, but ridgeliners, and that's my preferred playstyle. That is so troll. If you keep...
This traverse speed is so quick.
It's amazing. The tanks needs a nerf, to be honest. Oh, I penned.
I'm just shooting you with AP just unscoped to see if I can just hit you.
That's so... Can you stand still for a moment? Like, if I switch between AP and APCR, there's not really that much difference. That is going to be tricky, though. That actually did pen. But that's a very troll armor profile, not gonna lie.
I like it.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a look a little bit higher up. Just to... Like, it's definitely... It's not OP at all. Like, it can be penned quite nicely. But it's not... Yeah. But it feels nice. It feels... Literally just feels like the better version of this tank. Ooh, can I pen that? Let's see. No, not really. But yeah, I think that showcases the tier 8 quite nicely. Do you want to kill me off or shall I kill you off?
I don't mind, whatever.
There you go. But
Yeah,
I
that
quite
lower
like
plate is
that
just
Wargaming
clear,
lets
you
us do
can't
this.
pin.
What do you say,
Yeah,
sorry?
it's a good idea. That lower plate when I was angling was just not red and you just still bounced somehow. Strange.
Yeah, I think it's because not all of the radical was on the grey part and then
Yeah, possibly.
RNG. Let's see. Tier 7.
This tank is gold.
It looks fantastic. It looks like the looks like an well, I don't know. IS meets VK?
It looks like an Indian Panzer.
Yeah, but the hat is wrong.
I think the mantlets. Let's have a look. Indian Panzer. No, it's the Indian Panzer turret, definitely. Yeah. The gun's just massively thick
Yeah, that's the difference.
compared.
It looks different. That is funny though. Tier 7 Indian Panzer. Okay.
I just want to check the traverse speed of the
Ooh,
other thing.
yes, module names. Hang on.
Okay, the tier 8's traverse speed was 65 degrees per second.
That sounds like a lot.
Let's go for the T49. And it's not a great comparison. But the T49 was 57, and that's a light tank.
The module names. Turret other vehicle turret underscore 4 Indian Panzer.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that sort of gives it away, doesn't it? It's also got the chassis of the Indian Panzer.
It's literally exactly the same as the Indian, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the other turrets are called Turret 3, Turret 2, Turret 2,
Oh, the rate of
Turret
fire of
1.
this, the damage per minute of this thing is higher than the tier 8. Eight degrees of gun depression.
2k DPM.
What does the what's the armor profile of the Indian Panzer?
Uh, du- 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 du-
Just curious how much was copied and how much is edited for
Turret,
T7.
Turret 60, 50, 40.
154, 79, 49.
Jeez, okay, that's quite a lot more. The hull is 70, 60, 40, also less.
Yeah.
So this is basically a cracked Indian Panzer, a different tier by the
What's
stats.
the gun stats? What's the damage per minute for the Indian?
Indian damage per minute is 2,400.
Okay, that's slightly higher. And
Reload time 5.8.
let's see, 6.5.
Okay.
240 damage per round, basically average.
Yeah, 240, 200, 290.
It's nearly the same. But it sounds really, really cracked, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And it's gold, so it's literally our tank.
Yes. For those that don't know, we're both in the Gold Noob Association. So this is our sort of camo that we would like.
It's a bit sluggish.
I mean, you almost feel like they should make this the Indian Panzer then, and then make the Indian Panzer the T7. Because, to be fair, the Indian Panzer is very, not competitive, let's say.
Wow,
Again,
that
with the
armor
dual
is
armor,
also
look at
troll.
that.
Oh my.
Okay,
Even with the
what's
HE, it's... HE is actually orange this time, except that's not orange. On the
So can I
front,
pin
like,
this?
between the, like...
Yeah, those
I don't know what they're
thingies.
called. It's not orange, but you
Ridges.
can't pin it. I pin your engine deck? No.
I can't pin that. Yeah.
Is that side panel or is that spaced? That's spaced. Sidearm was spaced. Yeah, that sidearm is a bit spaced. That bar. Is that pennable? That's also spaced. Is that pennable with AP? Nope.
Oh, I can pin that with AP. Like the thingy next to your head, the cheek,
Yeah.
but not with HE.
Okay, you can side scrape in this if you don't fire promo. Is your engine deck pennable from that angle? No,
Not
not really.
really. I can try that with you, but I might kill you.
Looks like we can always go again. Yeah, that's pennable.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's pinnable. It does feel like, I don't know, it doesn't feel necessarily like a tier 7 when you have that sort of armor. I'm gonna take out the Dracula next, just to see how it deals with it, and then I'm gonna take the Indian Panzer to see how that deals with it. Ominous, we do not know. This is Supertest. We've not been told anything about how the tanks might be coming into the game, or whether it's tech tree or crates or whatever. We don't know. This is basically just a rare opportunity that Wargaming gave us, where we can actually just show the Supertest tanks, which is a rare thing. Can you look the other way? I want to see if what the back of your turret looks like with HE. Can I shoot that? Probably not. Yeah, no. Even like the turret thing is a bit troll, to be honest.
I don't know how I feel about this compared to the other two.
It feels a bit compared to the other two, but still, it's not bad.
Yeah. Hybrid Nation Tech Tree. That would be cool, to be fair.
I would like that. I always keep telling people that I'm not. Ooh, okay. I'm not one for the realistic thing. I don't play this tank to be realistic. I play the tanks for, ooh, shiny, pretty, boom. I can shoot your front. So this is the weird thing, though. If you look at your front of the tank, there's like a whole part of it that is hard to pen. And then it's actually your upper frontal plate that is easy to pen. No, that still pens, actually. Okay.
Yeah.
I did not expect that to go in, honestly. So, okay, that's not spaced then, is it? Not the way that the others were.
No. Not spaced.
Halloween line. I like that idea, to be honest. That would be cool. Okay, let me take the actually, no. Let's first do the Dracula. See how that holds up. And basically, there's no real logic behind the tier 7s that I choose. It's mainly tanks that I like driving in tier 7. Because that gives me a bit of idea. Like, if the Dracula were to really struggle penning this, then basically it means that the armor is correct for me. Because that's the way that I compare things. I can read the numbers. They won't actually mean all that much to me.
Just to see if it's smasher proof.
Ooh, we can try that. That is so red, though. Can I pen that? Can I pen it there? Okay, I can pen it there, but above it's hard. Look at how red that is, like at that angle. Can I pen this? No. That is, again, it's a tricky armor profile, to be honest. Can I pen that? Yes, I can. It's a very, like, the armor profile. I do think that the hit skins aren't, like, properly...
Oh yeah, they're not accurate. They're not on,
that's the one I was looking for. But armor-wise, like, it is a bit cracked if you look at it like that. Like, I will be able to bend that part, but not the above, I think. Yeah. Now the lines are more crisp, but it doesn't really change the profile of it.
Show it in a hold down position. Okay.
Like, I can probably shoot you there, but I basically would be a lot easier for you to kill me than the other way around. Because I can't really confidently, easily pen your cupola like that, I think. Yeah, okay, I can do that. Okay, so the cupola would be the main weakness. If you were to position yourself in a way where I can't shoot that, like if I go to the other side. of this.
Mm-hmm.
That would probably make it harder. Yeah, that's normal cupola bounces. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna take the Indian Panzer now. See how that goes. Like, oh, I need to equip that and all. Technically speaking, this tank should have no trouble eating through it to 7. Let's put a pretty camo on there. Because why not? Okay. What about the checks? What do you mean the checks? Do you mean the cheeks? Again, just to reiterate, this is Supertest, so basically means that whatever you see here may not enter the game this way in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, okay, that's a lot easier, Pennable.
If I face hug you.
Let's see, can I shoot that? Yeah, I can. I can just shoot your cheek. And I'm gonna try and shoot your turret. Your cupola, I mean. That's gonna be a lot harder. Cheek is actually easier to aim for. I probably even can pen this. No, I
You
shot
can
you through
pen
your
my
gun.
gun mantlet. Wow. Okay, I just penned you through your gun mantlet as well. Down the barrel of the gun is just
Yeah,
pennable,
that's
apparently.
so weird though. But it can hold its own, to be honest, looks like.
Well, gun straight for your gun mantlet.
Wow. Okay, so that's tier 7. We got a tier 5 as well. Tiny little bit of a tier 5. No,
It says it's tech tree, but yeah, no idea what this is going
it
to be.
shows a tech tree here, yeah, but no idea what it is, what it's related to. All we know that it is French, so it's not hybrid nation like the others.
That's a medium as well.
Looks a bit like a tier 5 duck.
Hmm.
Like it needs a duck camo, doesn't it? Pretty
It's very
mobile.
slow for a med. I think.
It's not that bad though. 34 kilometers per hour, 35 going up. Ooh,
I was
cheeky
pretty
armor
alright.
profile. Yeah. Bit like the what you call it? Is it the D1 or the B1?
The B one. Yeah, this is like
Yeah.
a tier 5 duck and B1 combined.
Yeah. Duck
Turret
and
is
B5
all
had it above, baby.
turret is all pennable literally everywhere, apart from there. That was fine.
There's like a little bit of pieces that you can't pen, but for the most part, it's absolutely fine. Like also here, when you angle it like that, like the frontal plate, it don't actually shoot through it, but
Oh, is that?
oh, sorry.
That's alright. Just seems like an average tier 5.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's not too bad, nothing special. Just is.
It's like a Daddy Air Max 40.
But yeah, so far, I don't mind the vehicles. I like the tier 9 and the tier 8 as they are right now. Again, to reiterate, no idea if they're gonna enter the game as we see them right now. They might change entirely, and I can't repeat that enough because I don't want people to assume that, oh, but you showed it on stream and it was like that, you lied to us. It's not like that, because I keep saying it's test. It's a tricky little thing, though.
Is it HEable? No,
No,
literally
not
nowhere.
at all. Nowhere.
Maybe the back.
No, the back isn't achievable either. Upper engine thingy isn't achievable either. Like, it's
Just,
plenty pennable, just not achievable.
just spot inside your track, which is not red or orange.
Odd.
69. Nice. Well, straight down the gun magnet with heat. No.
That would be funny if that worked, though.
Yeah, I know.
It's fine. It's kind of like, it's nothing special, but it's not bad or anything. Just is.
It's kind of meh. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Like, for tax-free tank, it would be absolutely fine, to be honest.
Hmm.
Even for a Prem, it would be fine. It would just not be anything special. I always, when I'm making review for Sprem tanks and everything, I'm always trying to... 6 tweets.
Oops.
Like, when I'm making reviews for tanks, I always try to find that thing that makes it better than others or more fun than others, so to speak. What is it about the tank that you would buy? And it doesn't feel like it has anything that does that.
This tank's going to be free, hopefully.
That would be
So,
fun.
yeah.
But I am kind of curious, like, when it's in the Supertest right now, and it's kind of weird because it doesn't fit the other three at all. It doesn't fit the same line or anything.
Yeah, it's a bit strange.
Just taking out the Crusader to see how it holds up.
Let's go full, like, not YOLO, but then it's just a normal 1v1 so you can do the win. Do the win? That's not even English.
I want to have a look with this one. Now we can do 1v1s, like, go up the tiers, start with this and then tier 7 and tier 8 and tier 9, and finish with that.
Yeah, right. HEable. No. Really?
Wow, that was on the
HE.
move and without really aiming.
That's HEable.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is red. I like how that is red as well.
I think it should be a heavy rather than a medium.
Yeah, kind of. Make it a bit slower. Maybe a bit more armor, and then it's like total heavy.
Well, even now, I think it's just heavy how it should be now. I don't see a problem if it was to be a heavy tank. Yeah, gun broken.
Oh, there's a building there.
Quite funny, you can't really tell which is the front or the back. It's basically the same.
Yeah, it is. The only way that you can tell it is basically the things that are on it.
Yeah.
Like, this is more rounded, and that's how you know it's the front. But that's about it. Poof. Nah, I know the crew has very bad HE pen. Men just want to see like more the frontal armor with normal ammo, see how it held. Let's see. How do we reset the scores? I know it's possible. There you go. So now we are officially 1v1ing.
Oh, gosh.
But yeah, just to reiterate, this is Supertest. That means that anything you see, you can't really assume that it's going to enter the game like that. You can totally stream snipe me now, though.
No, there's a slight delay. It's all right.
Oh, okay.
I'll pause it. I'll pause it. I'll pause it.
No, it's fine. I trust you.
What a shot. Damn.
Yeah, I have no idea why that went in or how that went in.
Okay.
RNG's with me.
Apparently so. I'm gonna lose this now. I've literally. No.
Whee! That is cheeky.
That didn't work.
Okay, tier 7. Actually, no, I forgot to. No, I did have that equipped, right? Okay.
Here's 7.
Yush.
I'm gonna try a different consumable on this actually. Let's go through that instead.
But yeah, this is basically after the 1v1s, we'll call it a day. Because there's not much else to show, it's just these tanks.
Yeah.
But it is fun to just have a first look at them. To see what they're like and all. Oh, we could do a 50 to tier 9 before we do the 1v1. We can have a look at what it does with the versus a 50 TP. Because that's sort of like in an A tank. My RNG is very lucky. I don't know how that why that goes like that.
CCRNG.
Yes. Cheeky. Oh, that was useless. This is why I hate 1v1ing, not gonna lie. We both missed.
Not quite enough gun depression for this.
Oof. Oh, that's the other consumable you took. Yeah, you're definitely winning this one.
Well, I've got no repair kits now, so...
Yeah, but neither do I.
Oops.
Okay, there's still hope for me. If only a little bit. Oh, are you kidding me?
No, I just need to push you. I can just win as long as you don't ammo rack me.
No, I actually just like bounced on your tracks. GG. Also, someone just asked if there's a new map. I've been told I can stream these tanks. I do not know if there's a new map, but I'm also not gonna find it, so to speak.
This is why we're on Copperfield, just in case.
Yeah, also because Copperfield is just the easiest to meet.
Yeah. I did not.
Did I bounce or did I miss you?
You missed.
Oh. It always feels weird to play Supremacy in a 1v1 situation, but it can work. Ooh. We're over angled there.
This is literally going to be who can get the most.
The
It's
highest
not soon
rules.
now.
Or that. I'm out of repair kits too. You got this. Yeah, there you go. No, I honestly don't know. I haven't actually looked at the rest of the maps. And I'm not gonna. No, actually, no. I will probably look at it after the test stream is over. Because now, basically, when people ask me about that sort of stuff, I always get curious if there is actually a new map. Let's see. Tier 9, we were going to do the 50 TP first. Versus the actual. Versus the testing thingy. Just have a look first. Not that this actually matters, to be honest. I'm like loading all the thingies. No, that's not the one that I wanted. That's the one that I wanted. See, I generally never use things like tungsten. Because I know that, like, especially in tours, it can make a lot of difference. It's not my kind of thing. I always feel that in randoms, other stuff works better. Okay. Let's have a look. Exactly, Professor.
No, the rules, I mean, it has is literally these tanks, and that's it. Full stop.
Yes.
End of sentence.
Let's see. Troll armor, though.
Oh, I forgot we're not 1v1ing, my
Yeah,
bad.
no,
Let
not
me
right
just
now.
go over here.
It's kind of
Oh,
troll.
you need to use the tech tree version of that line.
Oh, right, I'm just using the wrong one then. Okay, I'll just blow you up. Pick
Oh,
the
will
other
you?
one.
Actually, that's interesting. I wonder who can out DPM the other. Oh, I bounced. Okay.
Yeah, that probably doesn't help.
No, no, no. Seems quite nice, to be fair.
Ooh,
Oh,
barrel. You killed my driver. Now I'm out of kits. I refuse to resort to Premo. Just have a look when I can kill you, if I can. Nope. Denied. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You're so much faster than I am.
I'm using AP, I'm not even using promo at the moment. Can I? Oh, damn! 0.1 second!
Oh, slightly faster. It's so troll though, that frontal armor.
Yeah, I think because of the weird angles.
Yeah. Okay, the
Tech tree
tech tree
one,
one.
the normal 50 TP, yeah.
Yes. With 50 TP, I always think of the promo, the collectible one, not the premium.
Pretty sure I've sold it. Yeah, I have.
Oh dear. You and you selling your tanks, honestly.
Yeah, I've sold a lot actually yesterday because I want the camos and they never came, so I bought the battle pass instead. So I'm not going to have time to finish it
That
with all my
actually
uni
looks
stuff.
ugly. That's better. There you go. Okay, let's just have a look then how this holds up.
Confirm the Supertest tanks are more agile than the current versions. Tier 7, I disagree,
Yeah.
but the other two, possibly. Yeah, you're very not red.
I feared as much. You're very look at this. Like I can
It's
shoot
like,
your lower frontal plate. I wonder if I can pen that. Yes, I can. Okay, so that thing is still a weakness, and I'm gonna try
yeah,
that one
there.
too. Yeah,
It's probably the same.
but overall, you do look like a better version of this.
Let's have a look on your stream.
Like there's enough weaknesses, but if you were to like wiggle, that would probably be a lot harder. No, that thing actually stays penable. It's just waiting off the right time to shoot them. And Cupola. So I think this is more like if you were in a 1v1 with these two versus each other, it would depend a lot on the player.
Can you pen the side of the gun magnet with AP, CR? There's a tiny,
Like
tiny
that
slit.
thing? You
Yeah,
mean that? Yes, yes
yeah,
I
you
can.
can. I can on you as well.
Yeah,
It's very
but to
small
not
though.
move
You're not going
then.
to be able to hit that
Yeah.
in normal games. It's got gun recoil in it. Yeah, okay.
Ooh, is that penable? Hang on, I need to get my gun down. Yes. Yeah, for 1v1, I think it would just depend on the player.
Yeah, very similar.
And just to reiterate again, this is something I'm repeating a lot. This is Supertest. Anything you see here may enter the game in a totally different form and shape than you see here. It would be so funny if they actually named these tanks this, though. They probably won't. They'll probably think of some fancy names for them. There is other stuff on here that I've seen tank-wise, Scapple, but again, I'm not allowed to show that. I'm allowed to show these full. We're doing the 1v1 round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm not allowed to show you that. This is literally what I'm allowed to show you. Those are these full tanks that I have been showing you. Gun depression not found. Oh god, that's actually quite bad. Professor just said, What are you talking about? I'm in a testing 9. It's a
Yeah,
perfect
so
name.
because Supertest Scapple you have to sign an NDA for, which I mean it's part of a different NDA.
It's not even just that. It's basically like Wargaming said, you can show these. So if I show other stuff, then they will not let me show you, let me do this sort of stuff again. And I actually want to be able to do this sort of stuff again. It's not a certain update, Apple. It's just a preview of tanks that may or may not come. They might change entirely. We do not know.
An NDA is a legally binding document if you want to know. Well, yeah. How I miss?
How can we just not pen each other like repeatedly? No, I refuse.
Oops.
This is a very long-lasting 1v1, isn't it? Whoa, first shot in!
Oh my goodness.
Into the base we go. Yeah, 1v1ing again, I think it's more like who gets the first shot in more than anything else and who may bounce or not. This is honestly why I'm generally not a fan of 1v1ing. In this case it's kind of fun because it's testings.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, they're quite nice tanks as they are right now. Again, nobody if this is how they enter this into the game eventually, whenever they come, or what form they come in, if it's gonna be a line, if it's gonna be crates, if it's gonna be events, we have no idea. We just got to show you some tanks that are currently in Supertest, that's all. But if they are as they are now, then honestly, I don't mind them. They're not OP, they're nice.
Yeah, they're not bad. Average.
Yeah. So that's gonna be it for now. Short but sweet. Thank you so much for helping me with this, Toby.
That's alright.
And yeah, that's gonna be it for now, and I'll see you all later. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoy this, and hope we get to do this again. Bye bye.